Now then, that the introductions have been made, may we welcome our first contestant, please. Will you come in? You young fellas are going to catch your death of cold running around your underwear. We'd like to find out who these young fellas are. Will you tell us what your name is, please, and where you're from?
Gary Pettit of Sioux City, Iowa.
This is Gary Pettit of Sioux City, Iowa. And your name, young fellow?
Doug Holkinson of Sioux City, Iowa.
Doug Holkinson. Doug and Gary. Now, panel, as you have undoubtedly noticed, these two young gentlemen are wearing basketball uniforms, and that's because they are members of teams that play in the YMCA Church League in Sioux City, Iowa. A few months ago, Gary and Doug opposed each other, and it was this game between their two teams that created their secret for tonight's show. So, Gary, if you whisper your secret to me, we'll show the audience what happened during this game. That's wonderful. Now, Doug, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to our audience. You sure about this, Doug? Mm-hmm. You're sure. All right, panel, the clue to their secret concerns something that happened, and let's start with Little Red Bird, Bill Cullen.
Mm-hmm. First of all, free question, please, man on the buzzer. Gary, you're no relation to Bob Pettit, who is quite a basketball player.
No.
Okay. Did one of you two score a phenomenal number of points?
No.
No? No. There goes my whole story.
Yeah, you thought that.
You should never do this, but I thought one scored a lot of points and the other was guarding him.
Interesting theory. Happens not to be true.
But you were on opposite teams, of course.
Yes.
Did one of you commit many fouls?
No.
What else can you do in basketball these days besides score and foul? Were either of you high scorer for the game?
Yes.
Was the other one the one guarding him?
No.
Was the other one low scorer for the game?
No.
No.
Second high scorer?
Nope. All right, $20 gone, $60 to go, and a painful-looking Betsy Palmer.
Oh, it's so painful because I know nothing about sports. That's all.
Well, you see, they have this little ring, and they got a net that hangs down.
No, that I know.
Then they have
I
a
was
ball.
a guard, believe it or not, in basketball because I was so tall. But I still know nothing about.
You were a guard?
Did you? Yes. Did you play girls basketball, maybe?
No.
You ever play girls in basketball?
No.
We can dribble all over the place.
No, the difference is the
Wonderful.
girls get an extra man on their team. Or an extra girl.
Yeah,
They
well,
have
and
six.
they dribble all over the place.
Girls always do.
Did you do
Terribly unfeminine.
No.
I played against the girls' basketball team and I drooled all over the place.
Well, did you do something as far as the whole? Your whole team was concerned.
That's a real fine question. Does this concern your whole team?
Did you do some? Well, I mean, did you say, for instance, make your whole bunch of fellow players proud of you? They weren't very proud of you.
What, pardon?
No.
They weren't?
He just said not necessarily. He did not
You
say
gave him a basket free on his side of the thing. I mean, you threw in the wrong basket. That's what happened.
Oh, this boy? Heavens, no. $40 down, $40 to go. We go, please, to Henry Morgan.
I think I want to continue Betsy's line of questioning. Did all of you see, was it the other side of the, now wait a minute. Did the others,
Well, if I was
who were
a
not,
boy, I
thank
know what-
goodness that mistake never was made.
You're a boy, you wouldn't
If
be.
you were a boy, you'd be unemployed on this time.
We'd have a tough time explaining that shape, wouldn't
He's
we?
one of those boys.
Oh, my.
I think I'll applaud 2 lines back because 2 lines back was my line. And is one of you boys 7 feet tall?
No.
No.
All right, $60 down, $20 to go. We go, please, to Bess Myers.
Silly night.
Well, let's see. Would it have something to do with the final score?
No.
Oh, now we have an area of disagreement here. It didn't have to do with the final score. If what hadn't happened, the final score would have been quite different, right?
No.
No? He says yes.
2 points.
Well, don't give him don't give away the information. He says no. I say yes. You can take your choice between the two of them.
Well,
He was there.
was the score very close?
No.
Was it very wide apart?
Yes.
And Doug, were the members of your team not proud of you? Because you sort of thought they weren't too proud of you, right?
No, I don't think they were.
Oh, did...
On the other hand, they were not ashamed. Panel, I'll let these young men tell you their own stories. Now, Gary, in the game that you played with Doug's team, who scored the most points for your team?
I did.
Very good. And Doug, Gary was the high point scorer for his team. Now, Doug, who scored the most points for your team in the game?
Gary did.
He did. Well, that's it. In one basketball game, Gary Pettit here was high scorer for both teams. Now, Gary, I know that you scored... I know you scored 14 points for your team, but how do you account for being so generous to the opposing team?
Well, it was the first 2 points of the game, and I didn't know what was happening. I just shot.
You shot and went into the wrong basket?
Yeah.
They got?
2 points was high?
No. As a matter of fact, the final score was... what was the final score of the game?
34-3.
34-3. All right, so now we know that he scored 2 of those 3 points, right? Now, Gary scored 2 of the 3 points. What about the third point that was scored?
Well, I scored the point on a foul shot.
Oh, you scored the additional point on the foul shot. Who fouled you?
Gary did.
Gary. So Gary was indirectly responsible for all 3 of your team's points, right?
Right.
You're a very generous young man. Yeah. And apparently also a very good athlete because he was the high scorer on his own team once he found which basket belonged to him. Thank you, gentlemen. I'll not give you Winston's. You'll have to wait a decade or so before we do that, but your money's waiting for you off stage. Thanks so much.